Hi, it's Romella. So I'm just going live now. This is the new moon in Gemini energy. So it is the 22nd of May, and officially at about 6:30 tonight, the energy of the new moon is at its greatest presence. So I've done my usual research for you guys. So this actually is the card from Yasmin Boland's Moonology card deck. So that's, the new moon is when the moon effectively goes dark. And we're going to look at a couple of different elements here. So on her card, she talks about relationship and communication. So that is one of the key things that actually is important with this moon. And in her card book here, she's saying about tune into the moon, write a list of all the people you love most, and see that if you're prioritising them as well. So it's quite an interesting month this week. So I've been just doing my research on Elizabeth Peru from her monthly tip-off that I subscribe to. Where's all my other books gone? I've got this one, which is the Moonology Diary, and her Moonology book as well here. And just collated some of the information. So the new moon in Gemini is all about communication. It's about being honest about how we feel around the situations. There is other elements are there's a lot of confusion at the moment. We've got various planets in retrograde, and that's bringing up a lot of stuff from 18 months ago around relationships as well. So again, there's lots of things happening there with, well, Mercury's not in retrograde yet, but Mercury, Venus and Neptune are all planets that are affecting us at the moment. She also talks about, Yasmin also talks about life constantly being unfolded. So, and I think that's very true at the moment, that we don't know what the future holds. So it's important just to allow the flow to happen, to stand in your truth, be honest with yourself and those around you, and also trust that things will unfold in a positive way for you and those around you. It's about, what else have we got here? Yeah, it's just lots of energy moving, but both of them talk about lots of energy moving, lots of aha movements happening. Lots around communication. As I said, it's really important to be honest and truthful around the communication, speaking your truth, keeping faith that all will be well. So that's a really important element. So the communication is important. Secondly, both of them talk about the importance of meditation to calm the mind, calm the brain, bring you back into the physical, but also to calm the physical, the mental, emotional and your spiritual bodies as well, because you want it all to be calm and aligned for the perfect, for you to manage life and flow through it with perfect ease. So that's really important. Another thing is, what else have we got here? Yeah, one thing that Elizabeth Peru was coming up with and talking about a lot, and that is about focusing on what you are for and not what you are against. So again, it's very easy to get stuck in the scenario of thinking, hi Laura, it's very easy to get stuck in the issue of stuck in, I've lost my train of thought, in the media, in that fear and that energy, and knowing and spending time talking about it, thinking about it, all the things that you don't want, all the things that you're against. But what you need to do is to flip that and focus on the energy of what you are for and what you do want. That is really, really important. So let me just double check that I am in the right place here, because I just had a little thought. I hope I am in the right place, not on the baking page. Yes, it's really important that you focus on what you are for and what you want, and not the stuff that you don't want and you have got no control over. That's really important. Again, it's coming down to that communication that's the key here. Oh, thank you for the hearts. That's really good. Yeah, because we can, and also it's about making choices to support you in what you want moving forward in the next 6 months. So this time, you know, some of us have got time to contemplate what it is that we want to do. Some of us, you know, we might need to find the time to concentrate on what we want to do. So in order to make those changes and think about what we do want and what we are for to move forward, it might be that actually think, you know what, this bit of my life is not what I want having, and what I do want is I want this. And the new moon energy is all about planting those seeds of desire. As Abraham and Hicks says, it's about planting those rockets of desire in this new moon energy so that they can then establish themselves and then go out to the universe. This is very much a time for thinking about what you are for, what you want, and how you're going to move forward, how you're going to show the universe that you are serious and want to move forward. Let me just double check that I am. Yes, I am in the right page. I just had a panic then that I was on the wrong Facebook page, which wouldn't have been good. So, yeah, it's about making those thoughts and those decisions around the path that you are wanting to move forward on. So the energy of Gemini can very much help you with that. But to do that, to really harness that, you're going to want to connect in with to truth and to honesty and for what you are for, rather than what you don't want and what you are against. So again, it's that shifting your vibration from that low energy of the fear and the disruption and the confusion to a higher vibration of happiness and joy and contentment. That's, you know, where we're aiming. We might go up and down a little bit, but the more we have an awareness of where our energy is, the more that we can actually lift our vibration to that higher and maintain it there as well. So that's sort of the energies around the new moon. So key things, just to recap, is, you know, meditate to support your body on a physical, mental and emotional level. Keep faith that all is going to be well. Life is constantly unfolding. Nothing is a given result at the moment. Make the choices that you want to create in your life as you know, make them now at this moment. Plant those seeds of desires. And I'm going to share in a little bit about how you might want to do that. So that's really the key message. Elizabeth Peru talks about the 5th month of the year always being one with a bit of a wham in it, with lots of aha movements, with a lot of hard-hitting energies. And as I said earlier, we have got a lot of retrogrades happening at the moment. I think she said Venus might be with us for 6 weeks, but we're a week or two into that. And Mercury, I think, is June, July, that one kicks off as well. So there's lots of energies shifting at the moment. There's lots of planetary things to be aware of as well. So if you don't, you know, I follow Elizabeth Peru on Facebook and I have her as see first. So whenever she goes live or does anything, whenever I go on Facebook, she's one of the first people I see. And like I say, I do subscribe to her tip-off, her weekly tip-off as well, which is really useful. She also does like a monthly summary. So that's always worth a good watch at the beginning of the month or even halfway through the month, just to see what's expected, what's coming up for you, because it's really good to be aware of what's happening on an energetic level, because then you're not thinking, oh, is this me? And actually it's not. It's because relationships are ongoing with the retrogrades, and things are coming up. Things from 18 months are coming up to be healed and released. Things are coming up now that we're going to be releasing in 18 months time. So that's what the sort of the retrograde energy is all about. It's about that a lot of renewing and releasing of things that we're ready to pass on. Hey Sonia, hey Sally, nice to see you. So I want to just share a couple of things around the new moon. So in the Moonology diary, she has a ritual to call in the goddess Saraswati. Saraswati, I think. And she says about creating a ritual space by tidying your area, getting some essential oils, especially bergamot is very good, lowering the lights, lighting a candle, and then repeating this chant to Saraswati. Apologies, I'm not pronouncing it correctly. It's, may Saraswati, the goddess of sound and speech, enlighten us all. So may Saraswati, the goddess of sound and speech, enlighten us all. And she suggests making a list of 3 people that you need better communication with and to send them love. And meditate on your intention to communicate better with them and everyone. The key thing with the new moon energy is about manifesting. It's about, again, thinking of what you're for and not what you're against. So the full moon is about releasing all the stuff that you don't want anymore, whether it's in emotions or people, experiences, whatever. And the new moon is about drawing in that attraction of things that you do want. This plant, like I said, planting those seeds of that you're looking for. So meditating, calling in the new moon energy, feeling the energy, write down what you do want, journal it, write what you're looking to achieve. I always like to write in the present tense as if I have achieved it, because it's more affirmative and more present tense. Is happening right now. This is how I am. Not I would like this to happen, because then that's not saying, that's not being in alignment with having it right now. So that's. So journaling around that, meditating it. If you're gonna, I always like when I'm meditating to use all my senses. So for example, when we were looking at this house, then I would use all my senses. I would have the sound of the key in the door opening, the sound in the garden of the birds, the sun on my face, the touch of opening the doors, the touch, the walking to school, the smell of the flowers in the garden, the taste of sipping coffee in the sunny garden. So using all the senses that you can to really experience and help ground that. That is how I like to do my new moon work, really just grounding. There is a abundance check from this, I think it's thesecret.tv. You can go and download an abundance check. It's American, well, it's CHECK rather than the QUE for Britain. So that's worth downloading. You don't, make sure you sign it universe and not with your name, because you don't want to have to pay for this. The universe is abundance, so let it come to you. Hi Cecile, nice to see you. So yeah, the new moon energy is all about planting those seeds of what it is you do want in your life. What do you want to attract into your life? So I invite you to spend some time later on. Look out to the sky, feel the energy of the moon. Go outside if you can, if you feel the desire, if you don't get blown away, about what it is that you really want to attract and have in your life. Actually, and ask for any clarity that you would feel would benefit you, and just have that intuitive connection to what it is that you're looking for and how it'll be. And really experience that with the new moon energy. So like I said, crystals are good to work with. Have a crystal that is your new moon crystal, that is the one that you're going to hold and use to ground that. So I've got a piece of amber that's been on the table for a while. I can't remember why I had it. I think it might have been Archangel Uriel actually. So this amber is one that's been on my sort of mini altar on the table, so I should be using that to really ground in my new moon energy. So I should be holding this in one hand whilst I do the writing with the other one, or do my meditation as well. So there's lots of different ways that you can work with the new moon energy. So like as Yasmin says, that you can call in the goddess Saraswati, and you can ask for concentrate and think about what it is, what seeds of desire are you wanting to create. So I hope that's been useful. It's a bit rambly, I apologise for that. My energy, I've been doing a lot of energy work this afternoon, so my energy is it's very high vibration. It's not very grounded at the moment, although I have just been eating marzipan chocolate, so hopefully it will ground itself through that. So I'm a bit sort of with my energies. I am working on a few different things at the moment. So I've got like I've been saying, I want to set up my online women's circle, the spiritual group, and and what I want to do with that is I want to have 4 aspects of it. So one is going to be a monthly theme, and we're going to have very weekly touch points on that, whether it's meditations or journaling. We're going to have a new moon energy and a full moon energy that we're going to work with, and we're going to have a healing once a month as well. So that's sort of the elements that I'm getting for the Women's Circle. And obviously it's a sacred space, a safe space that you can come in and work with there. So I'm working on that. It's feeling like it's going to be about £20 a month. I will probably have an early bird offer that you can sign up for as well. So I'm just feeling into that at the moment to see where it is. And I've also got another one that I'm looking at, which is a 12-week program called the Angelic Hub. And each week we look at a different archangel or angel or your guardian angel. So that will have a set price for the 12 weeks as well. And during that 12 weeks, there'll probably be access into the other group as well. So I've got lots of courses because I've been running women's circles for a couple of years now, so I've got a lot of content. So I need to find a home for all this content to sit, so that you can access that spiritual library as part of the women's circle. Yeah, and I haven't decided whether I'm just going to call it the Women's Circle or if I'm looking for a sparky name to call it. Like so I shall have a contemplation of that. And I'm also working on a bigger project, much bigger project, which is really bringing everything together, which is going to be my soul-activated source and spiritual connection and you. The abbreviation of SASSY, which I thought was quite funny. It made me laugh anyway. So yes, that's where I am with my business. I have got some courses, some little V-books and courses that I'm going to be starting to put out and be available. I've got the journaling one, I've got an angel one as well that I just need to, I've got it on a PDF, but I just want to try and create it in a different format for people as well. So if there's anything, like I said, if there's anything specific you're interested in, I can prioritise creating that course. I've got all the content, I just need to get it into a format that is accessible when it is purchased. So I wish you all a wonderful new moon. I hope you get to be inspired and really connect in with what it is that you are looking to create in your life, to feel, experience and love in your life. Yeah, focus on the positive, focus on the things that you are for and not the things that you are against, and ask for the moon's energies, for the archangels, for your spiritual team to work with you with guidance, to support you on your journey. So I shall wish you all a wonderful weekend. I will be back live in the group on Monday at 10 o'clock. So Mondays tend to be the connection. I put in also the 3 card readings, so there's a choice of the 3 cards. There is, and usually I put a little calming tip as well, because I think it's really important to have that, a little tip that you can use throughout the day and the week. And then we'll be on to our visualizations, women's circles, and we've got the book club on the Friday next week as well. So if you haven't signed up for that already, it's free. It's on it's on Facebook and Eventbrite, but it's going to be within a Zoom room as well, so we can all have a bit more interaction. If you missed the Law of Attraction chat this morning, that was really interesting. So that is on my Facebook page. It's also on my website, romella.co.uk, if you want to go and have a look at that. And I've also listed all the books on the website as well, so you can see the books and titles, so you don't have to listen and write them down. You can just go onto the website and access what the names were. So, and I've even ordered my new one, which is coming tomorrow, with the Toshka Silver one, which I'm really excited about. So nice to see you, ladies. Yeah, if you've got any suggestions of things that you really want to know about, things that you want to experience, let me know. I am in a new moon energy myself, I guess, as in I am contemplating what it is that I want, how I'm going to move my energy forward, and actually create the abundant business and help and support women. I'm all about empowering. I use the word help, but really it's about empowering you to be the best and be the truth of yourself. Cecile says, I'm buzzing from your energy too. I know, I felt about an hour ago I did this work, and I thought oh, I'm really buzzing, and I drank a cup of tea. I've grounded with some chocolate. And I've done some writing, a bit of journaling, bit of writing and downloading, but I'm still really buzzy. So I think I might just have to go and stand outside and feel the wind, get a bit blowy, and feel my feet actually on the ground in the grass, which needs to cut, and feel that groundedness. So I will wish you all a beautiful weekend, some time off from all the normal day-to-day 9 to 5 home learning, working from home, and all the chaos and joy that goes with both of those. The endless feeding is the thing that drives me mad. Everybody wanting food all the time. So that's just me on my own. I should focus on what I'm for and not what I'm against. So I'm for people helping themselves and empowering themselves on the food front, providing they're not going to eat food that's been cooked for tea. Anyway, I shall leave you all with blue sky, lots of love, and send you all blessings for the most beautiful weekend. Look after yourselves, stay safe, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye bye.